I quit my job predominantly because
Craig, it is amazing to see you, sir. Really, thank you so much for your time, stopping by, telling us about your Amazon business. And the goal here is really to inspire other people, that's busy building their businesses. Or maybe there's people out there that they're not sure if this is for them, they're sitting on the fence. So
yeah,
always great getting a fellow member in here sharing his story with us. So, sir, thank you so much. You're very welcome.
yeah, that's great. I really enjoy these. I did a session with Stephen a couple of years ago, so this is quite a nice follow up to that.
Yeah, for sure. And it's very important for people to also see that you started your business. This was the results. So nice to have a follow-up to see, well, what happened, since your last call. So maybe for people that don't know, a quick refresher over here. So how did you come across Amazon? Maybe you can just give us a short version.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I've in my true style, I've put some slides together to help illustrate it, which I hope will be hope will be useful.
Yeah, perfect. Excellent. Let's jump straight into it.
So basically, my online journey started with this little product here, which is a golf club and ball cleaner. For those anybody that know me know, I'm a very, very keen golfer.
Yeah.
And back in 2014, I started a job where I set up a limited company. And so I was just looking at other ways of getting revenue into the company. And I found this was a product that came up on Facebook, and I bought one myself in a very short story. I said to the guy, "Are you doing any sales in Europe?" He said, "No." I said, "Would you be interested?" He said, "Yes." And I did a trial order, and they sold out quickly. And then I just repeated it. So this was all pre marketplace superheroes days.
Yeah.
And I was doing it on eBay, which would be on a great start.
Yeah.
But you had all the stuff of going to the post office every day and all that sort of stuff. So I found Amazon FBA in about 2017. I always felt there was a business there, but I couldn't find the products, and I didn't know how to find the products. So then I discovered Marketplace Superheroes through I think it was a video link to one of the affiliates. Watched it, liked the approach. So I joined July 2018. I really liked the invasion model because that was what I had done with the golf product.
Yeah.
So I went. My sort of journey has been very invasion based, and I'm just really getting into private label now.
So for people that's not aware of invasion, that's taking big brands and moving it over, as Craig just explained, to a new market where they're actually not selling currently, like Europe and vice versa, right? So just something we also do, just to give people a little bit of background of that. But yeah, definitely, Craig. So before jumping into this with the private label, so going into the training with the guys, what was your experience like working with Marketplace Superheroes, would you say?
It was great. I mean, I really like the modular approach, the videos, the content, and I struggled with the research because again, at that time I was working full time, trying to juggle things, which is I think why I went down the invasion route, because it was a bit less complicated on the research, and I was finding opportunities easier. But yeah, no, I think it's the honesty, the fact Stephen and Robert were there all the time in the Facebook group. You didn't feel like they just sold you a program and disappeared. And I like this. The whole truth. You're not going to become a millionaire overnight. You're not going to have the Lamborghini. You might do, but the reality is it's not going to happen. And I really like that. That's what really got me.
Yeah, I completely agree that the two owners that's seriously involved in the community. I love seeing that, and even being a member of Marketplace Superheroes, that really inspires me. Seeing the owners always being there, always being involved in every aspect of the business. Absolutely fantastic.
So I got the first brand sort of live in about July 2019, and it's gone really well. I think I picked a really good brand. I've managed to sell it into Europe. We're selling it in Australia now, and sales are going through the roof, which has enabled me to sort of do other things. Like luckily to this business, I've been able to give up my full-time job.
Wow.
To focus on my Amazon business, which I'm really excited about, and that's a big thing for me in 2021.
Yeah, so you managed to take this business, do this business part-time, and then now at a point where you're doing it full-time, which is absolutely fantastic. Like, congratulations on that. Talking about sales going through the roof, what would you say? Maybe you can give us a little bit of, more detail of what does that look like? Is it?
Sure. So, now with the invasion, right, obviously, you've got the products already out there. Okay, so in a nutshell, Rupert, this is sort of what my Amazon business looks like, really. I mean, I've got the main listings in the UK. I'll explain after this why I've got more listings in UK than I have Germany, France, Italy, and Spain, etc. But and this is where the multiplier comes in. Suddenly Germany is contributing to my revenue, France is contributing, Italy, Spain. So these are the number of listings that I've got across all of the countries. I think, as I said previously, Australia is fairly new. So I've just done a trial of taking some of the top sellers from the UK and get them bedded in Australia. So and that's going pretty well. That's selling. Yeah. And the USA is just my one private label product. I'm part of the Ultimate program. So hopefully, if we do another one of these videos in another year's time or whatever, hopefully that number will be sort of 10, 12 private label products, which is what our goal is.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, your goal and the Unite program definitely matches. I mean, Unite is a program where we're looking at launching between worst case 10 at least, all the way to 15, 20, no real limits there. So absolutely fantastic, but massive growth, like 2017 growing into that compared to what you did with the last conversation you had with Stephen. What's the big difference there?
Yeah, well, I mean, these first 2 years were the pre-marketplace superheroes days, and I think the drop in 2018 was purely because I didn't have a real grasp on stock management, so I probably went out of stock. Yeah, went for a period where I was waiting for stock to come in. But really, as you can see, in 2020, there's been massive growth. But at the same time, just in 2021 so far this year, I'm almost at half of what I did in 2020 already.
Wow. So, I mean, we're only in February now, only the second month of the year, and something that I love about seeing this that really gets me excited is, with the situation all over the world, for a lot of people, they don't know what to do. Like, the future's uncertain. But if you look at this stats, you have a very certain future and a certain, road that you're aiming towards. And 2020, I mean, where most businesses went backwards, yours, more than doubled,
Yeah.
And going into 2021 with that momentum, it looks like you're really gonna even triple that again,
I would, I mean, if it carries on at the current run rate, you're talking 1,000 plus orders a month, I could end up with 12,000 plus orders in the year, which if I'm looking at my average average order per item value, £21, I think that's I like to give myself target of £250,000 turnover. I think is very achievable, and that's not even taken into account, adding private label products from the Ultimate program.
Yeah, fantastic. And then inside the Ultimate program, what is your goals over there, Craig? Like,
I want to get that 10 products launched next year, or this year. Sorry, yeah.
Fantastic, and I'm 100% sure you guys are going to do that. If you look at all in our team, I mean, the goal was 20, and over 30 at the end of the day. So really exciting stuff with you being in Unite. And I would love for us to do another interview at the end of the year to show people, because this is how you started. This is where you currently are. This is after Unite, adding those products where you are right now. So thank you so much, Craig, for really sharing this and going into detail. I really appreciate it. Maybe something that you can maybe to end off with, Craig, like for people sitting on the fence saying, maybe I'm too old for this business, or maybe I don't understand this business, maybe it's possible for other people, but it's not possible for me. What would you say to someone like that?
Yeah, well, I would say, and I know the slogan is already out there, but just do it. I quit my job predominantly because I was enjoying this so much. I got so much of a kick out of working on this. I found it easier to get up in the morning to sit at this desk for a few hours and do the work, whereas my other job, it was the same old, and you get out of it what you put into it. If you're not willing to put the effort and the work in, then you won't get anything back. But if you're prepared to put the effort in, invest, and I think that's what I have done. I have invested. I don't see it as I've spent money or I've given money away. I'm investing in this, and it's paying off. And the other thing I would say, and I've just got one sort of final slide to show, which is,
please do.
So I see my Amazon business as a like a shop, not a real shop, but it's a business. It's got a roof and it needs supporting. I like this idea. I've got potentially now 4 pillars to my business, so I'm not reliant all the time on invasion products. So if for example, if my current brand decided they wanted to do it themselves, or they're going to go to Amazon, if that pillar gets smaller or disappears, the roof isn't going to fall in, because I've got some other pillars of the business supporting it. So I've been doing what I'm calling other people's products, which is, it's like invasion, but I'm not having to buy the products. I'm selling the products on Amazon on their behalf, and then taking a commission on the sales. So again, it works out very well. It's a nice little revenue stream. I'm also offering Amazon related services to people that maybe have got Amazon businesses and need a bit of help in certain areas. And this has all come from the program. The whole idea of side hustles, which I love, which is great. And obviously now the private label products. And the other great thing about this, and this just suits me, is I've quit my full-time job. I'm into sort of I'm 58 in March, sort of into semi-retirement mode. I want to be able to have that sort of passive income, but I still want something to do. And I think with this business, it gives me that, but it allows me to pick and choose the time I want to work. If I want to go off and play golf tomorrow, I know we can't at the moment, but I'll be able to go off. And then if I do a bit of work in the evening, great. So I would say that just, if you commit to it, commit to it. And
that's perfect, man. I love that. And again, you're sharing and diversifying your business is fantastic. And it's all about having a lifestyle business. It's literally the same thing. I'll share a little bit. Me and my wife, we went to Cape Town for the weekend. I can do things like that. We can go in the week. As long as I have my laptop, I've got an internet connection, I'm good to go. It's just what it is. The world is changing. And for me, I always tell people it's time to adapt, wouldn't you say? Definitely adapt, because it's a new way of doing things. And the opportunity at this stage, I'm just seeing people's sales going up. I mean, we used to talk about 5 sales a day. Whenever I speak to fellow members, they're always talking about between 8 and 15 sales a day. Like, things have really changed out there,
And I see that growth, because when I did that original video with Stephen, I think the headline was, see how Craig makes $400 a day. I mean, that was revenue, not profit. But I'm now in that sort of regular $1,500 a day revenue sales. And to finish, the bit I love is when I tell my friends, I go to sleep at night, and when I wake up, I look at, and I've made money while I'm asleep because I've been selling stuff in Australia. And I just love telling them that, because it's just so great.
And it never gets old. It's always something that's super encouraging, getting those messages. Absolutely fantastic. But Craig, listen, you've been an absolute rock star. Thank you so much. going in detail, always willing to share and inspire other people. And that's just the marketplace way. And that's what I love about the community. They're always inspiring each other. It's almost like family, you know, and that's what I love about the community. So thank you so much, sir. I truly appreciate it, bottom of my heart. And I would love to speak to you again November, and then let's see what happened. You open for that?
Yeah, well, that gives me the the accountability then as well. You know, I've got to do it now.
Awesome. Love it. Thank you so much, sir. And we're going to talk soon. If you like this video and you want the same results as Craig, and you want the same aspirations, there's a link. You guys can just click in there. You can speak to someone like me or someone like Justin in our team, and let's see how we can help you to get there. Again, Craig, thank you so much, and we'll talk soon, sir. All right.
Take care.
Cheers for now. Bye. Bye.